Well, as most of you know, if you've been following my weather videos on the storm this week, you know that I have been a very strong proponent of a more southerly track. But I decided to look at things from a different perspective today. And actually, the reason for that is because I've noticed a bit of a northward trend in the models now. And I thought about it, it actually makes more sense, and I'll explain why. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the 500 millibar vorticity map for the new run of the GFS and the old run. This is the old run. We're on Friday afternoon. So here's your storm tomorrow afternoon. It's across Tennessee. It's producing snow there. Now watch the 546 line. These are numbers are geopotential heights. As these decrease, that means the storm is increasing. So then here we go. The new run, your 546 line is here. Let's keep going. Now you see a 540 line pop up on the new run by Friday evening. Let's keep going here. There it is. It starts to pop up. So not much of a difference just yet. But also notice that on the new run, it's slightly further north. Old run, new run, old run, new run. It's also slightly stronger. This is a wider circle. So that means that the new run of the GFS is a little more robust with the storm. Okay, let's keep going. Skip along a little bit. Let's go to Saturday morning. Here we are. This is on the old run of the GFS, new run. Old run, new run. Okay, you see on the new run, number one, it's more robust. And on the, it's also slightly farther north. You see how the energy shifts north just a little bit? And on the new run, you can see it's actually a little more consolidated. Now, here's why I think it comes north. Typically, when you have a storm that goes south and out to sea, it's because there's something in the northern jet stream up here that's suppressing it to the south. So, typically, if you had this piece of energy, let's say that this piece of energy was over the Great Lakes, and let's say it was a little stronger than it is here. It's possible that that piece of energy would actually suppress this to the south. But looking at this now, and this is why you look at these models as tools for forecasting. If you look at this, you see there's nothing up here. There's nothing blocking this from coming north. So I think there's room for this to come farther north. And as we go through here, this is the new run again. Let's go to Saturday evening. This is the old, new, old, new. Look at this. This is how you can tell. Look at this 540 line right here. See how it's all the way up just south of New York City and Long Island in the new run? And in the old run, look where it is. It's all the way back across southern New Jersey towards Delaware and Baltimore. Sorry about that. That is the big difference. Sorry about that. All right, Saturday afternoon. Sorry. This is where we were. See the 540 lines all the way down south. Your 546 line is all the way up towards southern New England. And then here, the 546 line is all the way back here. So you can just see it's all shifting north. And then, here we go, here, and it goes out. So that was the main idea that I wanted you to take away from that. Now, because I'm too lazy to put a map for timing together, I'm just going to go over it on the model here. And we can also compare here. Okay, so let's move along. This is the old run of the GFS. Let's move along. This is late Friday night. Let's back up just a little bit because I want to go over timing here. Let's focus on the new run, actually, because this is the more accurate one, I believe. Okay, so by Friday afternoon, here's our storm. On the new run, it's across Alabama here. On the old run, it's also there, so there's not much of a difference yet. This isn't the key move yet. But what you see here, you have heavy snow spreading throughout western Tennessee, Kentucky's getting blasted by Friday afternoon. Snow will start for you on Friday morning. Western North Carolina's getting blasted, especially in the mountains. Snow again will start for you on Friday morning. And starting to spread into southwestern and western Virginia and West Virginia. By Friday afternoon, you will have snow spreading there to you. Richmond will start snowing on Friday afternoon. As we keep going, now, late Friday night, your snow has already started Friday evening across Baltimore, Washington, D.C., and it's really thumping away here in Virginia. This is where Virginia gets your heaviest snow. This is where you get blasted on Friday night. Late Friday night, you will get blasted with snow and strong winds. Blizzard conditions. This is a blizzard for you, not just a snowstorm. This is a full-fledged blizzard Friday night in this area. Okay? Old Run, not much of a difference. You can barely notice the difference, so that's not the key move. Although you do see that it's a little stronger. You see 995 millibars on the new run, 996 on the old run. So as I said, the new run is a little more robust. Let's keep going. 991, by Saturday morning, the snow starts to spread to Long Island, New York City, central Pennsylvania, central New Jersey. D.C. and Baltimore, you're getting blasted Saturday morning. Heavy snow, gusty winds, blizzard conditions. That stuff will spread to New York City and Long Island by Saturday evening. Let's keep going. Saturday afternoon on the new run, 988 millibars just off the coast of the Delmarva here. Saturday afternoon, look, it's just slightly farther south. Not by much, and it's also weaker. Old run, new run. Old run, new run. It makes a difference, though. Notice how this is farther west, too. It's not further to the south and east like in the old run. That little difference makes a huge difference in snow totals. And you see by a Saturday afternoon, you still have heavy snow over the D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia, southeast Pennsylvania is getting crammed, getting blasted, it's a better word. And New York City and Long Island are starting to thump away. All right, Saturday evening, still snowing across the Mid-Atlantic. New York City and Long Island are getting thumped away, and it's starting to spread into Connecticut, Rhode Island, and southeastern Massachusetts. Old run. You see, it's slightly farther north, and it's stronger in the new run. This is the new run, 988. Old run, 990, farther south and east. That's the difference. Okay, and then let's just skip ahead. I think you get the point. Snow is out by Sunday morning. Okay, the other thing that we want to pay attention to when it comes to this storm. We want to talk about winds. Here we go. I'll just skip ahead here. You see, as your low starts to strengthen off the coast, you're going to be getting strong winds on the northern and northwestern side. These dark blues are in here are wind gusts of 40 to 50 miles per hour. The greens are wind gusts of over 50 miles per hour, approaching 60. So by Friday night, this is a full-fledged blizzard across Virginia towards the Delaware here and in the D.C. and Baltimore area. Here we go. Look at this. It strengthens 991 millibars. Look at these winds. I mean, God, you're going to have gusts of 60 miles per hour across D.C., Baltimore, southern New Jersey, Delaware, even southeastern Pennsylvania towards Philly. I could see this turning into a blizzard. Coastal New Jersey, watch out. You're going to be getting really gusty winds. And then by Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, look at these reds. Look at these reds. I wouldn't be surprised if there were gusts of 70 or 80 miles an hour, honestly. I know that's pushing it, probably, but I would not be surprised. This is a really strong storm that we have to watch out for. New Jersey's going to get blizzard. It's a blizzard. Saturday night across New York City and Long Island, it's a blizzard. It's total blizzard. You might even get near blizzard conditions across coastal Connecticut and into the Cape here. And again, just because there might not be a lot of snow in southern New England doesn't mean you can't have blizzard conditions. If you have wind gusts over 35 miles an hour, that is a blizzard, even if there's 2 inches of snow on the ground. Okay, let's, for the moment you've all been waiting for. Ah, there it is, the map that I said I was going to hold off on until today, and guess what I did? Alright, so here it is, folks. This is the map for now. Could change because I think there's going to be a northward shift in tonight's model runs. I could see this 8 to 12 coming farther north. I think I might have to shift everything north by about 25 to 50 miles tomorrow morning. We'll have to see about that. But for now, this is what I'm going with. So let's start south to north. Northern North Carolina, Raleigh here, 1 to 3, 2 to 4 inches. Towards the mountains, as you get west, this is where you pick up the heavier snow amounts. I could see 6 to 12 inches across western North Carolina. And then towards the Virginia border, that's where you start to pick up 12 to 18 inches. Tennessee, northern Tennessee, 8 to 12 inches. Okay, your sweet spot for this storm is going to be central and west central Virginia here. West of Richmond, I'm sorry Richmond, it's just west of you. DC and Baltimore, you are in this. 18 to 24 inches, 1.5 feet to 2 feet of snow for DC and Baltimore. And if I wouldn't be surprised if somebody in central Virginia topped 2 feet. I think it's certainly possible. And I think it will happen. Don't know where, but it's definitely going to happen. I don't think DC and Baltimore top 2 feet. I think it's going to, the snowfall in DC and Baltimore is going to be around 2 feet. West of there, Charleston, West Virginia, I'd put you in the 12 to 18, if I'm getting my geography right. Western Virginia and southern West Virginia extending into eastern Kentucky, 12 to 18 inches for you. Going back into eastern Maryland, northern Delaware, and southern and central New Jersey, as well as southeastern Pennsylvania. This would include Trenton and Philadelphia. 12 to 18 inches. Farther north, across towards York, Pennsylvania, I know is probably in this range here. And then as you get here towards New York City and Long Island and portions of central and northern New Jersey here, we're going to go 8 to 12 inches for you. New York City and Long Island, I like the 8 to 12 inches. I'm not changing that. That could change if there is a northward shift. Farther north, here we go. Southern coastal Connecticut, Providence, Rhode Island, and Cape Cod, 5 to 8 inches for you. I like that. Poughkeepsie, I think you're 2 to 4, 3 to 5. Hartford, I would go 3 to 5. Boston, I like the 1 to 3 for now, but things could change. State College, Pennsylvania, I like 1 to 3. Okay, northern New Jersey here, I would say 3 to 5. And then the extreme northwestern tip of New Jersey, 1 to 3. Okay, that is the forecast. Thank you for watching. Oh, and maybe I should clarify. Snowasaurus is the name that I came up with for this storm because they've used Snowmageddon and Snowpocalypse already. So I decided to come up with a new inventive name. So I thought Snowasaurus would be good. Alright, thank you for watching. We'll post another video tomorrow.